Aloha friends, this is Tito Kang coming to you on this edition of Unlock the Leader's Code. Today we're going to cover something. We're going to talk about quitting. Have you ever wanted to quit? As the year end is coming out fast approaching and people are going to make their resolutions, you have to wonder, do you quit? I've quit many a times. I've quit diets, I've quit training, exercise regimen, I've quit. And I wonder, during that time, how do the super achievers and super leaders not quit? I've asked myself this question. Don't they encounter challenges? Don't they receive critics, people that tear at you and criticize you and tear out your heart and make you believe that your dreams are impossible as they try to get to what they want? And then I found something. I got an insight, and I'm going to share with you this insight through this story. It's a story of a young man named Danny who used to be bullied in high school and beaten up so bad that he went out and sought out the help of a mentor and a coach. He asked this gentleman, Mr. Miyagi, to teach him karate so he could defend himself. Really taking under his wing this young man because he was beaten up so bad, Mr. Miyagi did. And he taught him, but he taught him by making him do chores. Wax on, wax off, up, down, paint the fence, up, down, paint the fence. Now, some of you might recall this already, and some of you are smiling right now. But throughout this process, young Danny found out that he was not learning anything. He was not learning how to defend himself. He didn't think this was karate. All he did think was that he was making up and doing the chores for Mr. Miyagi around his house. So one day he went to Mr. Miyagi and said, Mr. Miyagi, I quit. That's right, I quit. All I'm doing here is doing your chores. To which Mr. Miyagi responded by taking him into a fight. That's when young Danny realized all these movements he was making doing the chores were actually karate stances and katas that helped him defend himself and become a martial artist. What Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel during that time was a law of leadership. And the law is called the law of process. The law of process states this, right? Leadership develops not in a day, but daily. Leadership develops daily, but not in a day. So as young Danny was learning how to wax on, wax off, paint the fence, what he was doing is developing his martial arts skills. It's the same for leadership. It's the same for any endeavor that you are taking on. If you want to increase, get better at your strength, get to exercise, lose weight, go for a corporate career, go for that PhD, for that master's degree. It's something that you seek because you want to achieve. And what I've come to find out in that super leaders, they don't give up, they get up again. Because they understand the law of process, that leadership is not developed in a day, but daily. So the other insight I've gotten is that this is as they go through this, super leaders and super achievers understand the following. They do not get attached to the outcome. One of my mentor, Ray, said to me, don't get attached to the outcome, Tito. Once you get attached to the outcome, when the outcome comes out, either great or bad, two things are going to happen to you. If it's great, it's going to go to your head and you will stop raising your lid. If it's bad, you might beat yourself up so bad that you quit. So what you have to do then is you've got to learn to fall in love with the process. That's what Mr. Miyagi has taught young Danny in the Karate Kid. Understand the law of process and you will take your leadership in any endeavor to the next level. I hope this was helpful. If it was, continue going back on my blog. If you're reading on the blog below this video, you will see 3 action codes that you can take on enacting right away and discover what process you are in love with so that you don't get attached to the outcome and take your leadership in any arena that you want to the next level. This is Tito Kang saying aloha, mahalo, until next time, and as always, make everyday bam digits, and here's to your prodigious success.